Anywho's, so then, the Paraka gather the Matoran to one place, and that place, it's sort of like a trap because then they've made this sort of these Zammer spheres, that's what they're called, but their sole intention is to enslave them Toran. So like they're sort of like mindless puppets, and the Zammer spheres actually happen to have the essence of Makuta. Yeah, Makuta Pterodax. He's not dead. That's what I mentioned earlier. Um, Zactan is like working. I wouldn't say working with him. Makuta is more so using him, but Zactan doesn't know that. But anyway, he's like giving like part of his essence is him, so it's like in there in the Zammer spheres, and so when they fire it at the Matoran, and it's enslaving them, and so now they are completely loyal. Now there are only six Matoran that are not enslaved, and they're trying to, excuse me, they're trying to lead a rebellion against the Paraka. Also, while this is also going on, there are two warriors on the island. They actually were friends, but then a disagreement between them led them to sort of be rivals, and even then one of them is going to become a villain. That is Brutaka and Axon. Now Axon, they both actually work for the Order of Matanui. Um, they were supposed to be sort of guarding the Matoran and also in a way the Mask of Light. Well, they're not really guarding it because the mask created its own guardians for it. I talked about that before, but yeah, so they're sort of like on the island watching the Matoran, and although they have to be very covert, the Matoran don't even know that they're there, and so like they're silent guardians, and Butaka eventually sides with the Paraka. I mean, it's not really any one Paraka because they're more so like making deals with Butaka, like, hey, you help us kill so and so, and we'll get you what you want. And actually, the Zammer spheres actually make Brutaka stronger. They don't even enslave him. There are no effects. He just gets stronger from that. So, so each of them are saying, if you help us eliminate the other Paraka, then we will definitely make sure you get those Zammer spheres. And also, Zactan's the only one who can actually be near the essence of Makuta without feeling any side effects, because the other ones have tried going before. They've all experienced like sickness and stuff like that. So he's really one of the reasons why they need Butaka to them get, help them, because help us eliminate him, then you can have whatever you want and stuff like that. And although Butaka really, and then he's probably just gonna eliminate them all anyway, get the Mask of Life. And he and Axon actually have fought, I think, once or twice before. So yeah. Now the Toa eventually, they do, eventually face the Paraka, and they have a great battle with them. Except it's really a losing battle. No matter what they try, nothing's working, and they eventually do fall, and the uh, they decide to destroy the Toa by like tossing them into the volcano of the island and just taking their masks and weapons and armor and that. And so that happens after the battle, and now it seems like all hope is gone. Or is it? But that's really all the time we have for today. I mean, for only two single story arcs, well, one in a portion, because I just talked about the Rakshi and just began the Voyanui arc. I mean, that is like, wow, I barely went into detail, and that like took up 3 videos. So that's definitely a long story arc. And so I'll continue it later on. I don't know when I'll be able to sort of like make the next video. because of school and stuff like that. But I will try to come back, and I will reward you, faithful subscribers, by the end of this series. But anyway, let me know what you think about the new Bionicle series, the 2015 coming up. Um, like the video, share it and stuff. And if you are not a subscriber and you are interested, subscribe and stay up to date with what I'm going to be doing in the future. So until then, I am iamxeracon, signing off.